Hello my friends, you're welcome to solve this math problem, which is x to power of 5 is equals to 1 to find the value of x over 1 plus x square plus x square over 1 plus x to power of 4 plus x cube over 1 plus x to power of 6 plus x to power of 4 over 1 plus x to power of 8. In the first step, in here we have x to power of 5 is equals to 1. And in here we have x squared, right? So we divide both of this equation by x to power of 3. So it will be x to power of 5 over x to power of 3 is equals to 1 over x to power of 3. And it will be, in here this is equals to x to power of 2, right? Is equals to 1 over x to power of 3. So we let this as equation 1. And in next step, again, we have x to power of 5 is equals to 1. And in here we have x to power of 4. So we divide both of this equation by x. So it will be x to power of 5 over x is equals to 1 over x, right? And it will be, this is equals to x to power of 4 is equals to 1 over x, and we let this as equation 2. And also x to power of 5 is equals to 1, and in here we have x to power of 6. So we divide x to power of 6. So we divide both of this equation. So we multiply both of this equation by x. So it will be x to power of 5 times x is equals to 1 times x, 1 times x, and it will be x to power of 6 is equals to x, right? And we let this as equation 3. And in here we have x to power of 8. So we write x to power of 5 is equals to 1, and we multiply both of this equation by x to power of 3. So it will be x to power of 5 times x to power of 3 is equals to 1 times x to power of 3. And it will be x to power of 8 is equals to x to power of 3. And we let this as equation 4. So in next step, from this 4 equation, we write this equation. So it will be x over, in here we have 1 plus x squared. So x squared from here is 1 over x cubed, right? So we write in here 1 plus x squared, and we write x squared as 1 over x cubed, right? And plus, in here we have x squared over 1 plus x to power of 4. So we write x squared over 1 plus x to power of 4. And from here, x to power of 4 is 1 over x. So we write 1 over x, and plus x to power of 3 over 1 plus x to power of 6. So x to power of 3, 1 plus x to power of 6. And x to power of 6 is x, right? So plus x, and plus, in here, x to power of 4 over 1 plus x to power of 8. So in here, x to power of 4 over 1 plus x to power of 8. And x to power of 8 is equals to x to power of 3. So we write x to power of 3, right? And this is equals to, in here, from this fraction we can multiply, from this fraction, in here, for this denominator, we take common denominator, and we can write this as x over 1 plus 1 over x cubed. So we can write this as x cubed, and for numerator in here, it will be x cubed times x, it will be x cubed, and plus 1, right? Also, for this in here, we take common denominator, and it will be x squared over x plus 1 over x, right? Also for this, we have x cubed, And here we have 1 plus x and plus x to power of 4 over 1 plus x to power of 3. And this is equals to, in here we can multiply numerator and denominator by x to power of 3. So we multiply this by x to power of 3 and multiply this by x to power of 3, right? And here x times x to power of 3, it will be x to power of 4 over, and here this will cancel this, and it will be 1 plus x to power of 3, right? 1 plus x to power of 3 and plus, and so in here we can multiply numerator and denominator by x. So this multiply by x, and this multiply by x. And in here x times x to power of 2, it will be x to power of 3. And in here this x will cancel this, and it will be 1 plus x, right? And plus, in here we have x to power of 3 over 1 plus x, and plus x to power of 4 over 1 plus x to power of 3. And it will be in here, from these two fractions, we have common denominator, so x cubed plus x cubed, it will be 2x cubed over 1 plus x. Also, from these two fractions, we have common denominator, and x to power of 4 plus x to power of 4, it will be 2x to power of 4 over 1 plus x cubed, right? And in next step, we take common denominator from these two fractions. So, in here, we have 2x cubed over 1 plus x, and for this fraction, it will be 2x to power of 4 over 1 plus x cubed. And 1 plus x cubed, we can write this in this form, 1 plus x times 1 minus x plus x squared, right? So, in next step, it will be, our common denominator is 1 plus x times 1 minus x plus x squared. So, for this fraction, we multiply this denominator by 1 minus x plus x squared, right? So we multiply this numerator by this, so it will be 2x cubed times 1 minus x plus x squared. And also for this fraction, we have, this denominator is equals to this denominator, right? This is same as this, and it will be 2x to power of 4. We write this in here. So it will be 2x cubed times 1, it will be 2x cubed, and 2x cubed times negative x, it will be negative 2x to power of 4, and 2x cubed times x squared, it will be 2x to power of 5, and plus 2x to power of 4, and over this 1 plus x times 1 minus x plus x squared, right? And here 2x to power of 4 will cancel this negative 2x to power of 4 will cancel this positive 2x to power of 4, and in here we have x to power of 5, and from this equation x to power of 5 is equals to 1. So this is 1, so 2 times 1, it will be 2, right? So we write in here 2x to power of 3 plus 2 times x to power of 5, and this is 1, so it will be 2 times 1 is 2, right? And over this times this, it will be 1 plus x to power of 3, right? So in next step, in here, we factor 2, and it will be x to power of 3 plus this divided by 2, it will be 1, right? Over 1 plus x to power of 3. And here, this will cancel this, and our final answer is 2. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.